Hey there, this is another recording, and it is a very interesting one because I'm recording in the same room where my wife is, and this is the first time I'm doing that, and it is for me it is a very challenging environment and shame provoking, I'd say. So, so first of all, as always, I'm gonna walk through things that I want to focus on during this recording. And thing number one, it is the view mindset, vulnerability, impartiality, empathy, and wonder. And the second thing that I want to focus on and return back to during the recording is my breath and sensations in my breath, feeling my breath and feeling my body and letting myself to feel that. And because, as I said, I'm recording this in the same room where my wife is, the environment is quite shame-provoking to me, and it is a very easy for me to dissociate and for the shame to turn off my presence, to remove my presence. So I want to be more vigilant, or at least experiment with that, play with that, to spend more time with my breath, slowing down with my body, and at least in trying to not rush things, to not speak fast, and to let the shame appear and move through my system, move through my body, move through me. Turn off if it turns off any areas or my presence, then allow it to do that, but also see how can I stay here and maintain at least a certain amount of presence. And also, I want to let myself notice that I'm being recorded right now and I'm in this environment, and this is what it is. So I will stop talking for a moment and just let myself notice that, let myself feel my breath and feel whatever comes up. And what I notice is that it's not comfortable to sit here like this. So I want to turn more towards the camera and be like this. It's not comfortable. Either way. So, okay. Great, the first 3-minute timer is over. Let me start another one. And I want to return to feeling my breath, to being present here and observing and feeling whatever comes up during that. I notice tension in my throat, and I notice that I speak more quiet than than when I'm here alone. And that shame is here. It is present. It is like a heavy plate, concrete plate that is pushing from above. And also there is a little bit of excitement and mischievousness here present to be in this shameful situation, because not only shame suppresses my excitement, but also it when I allow it to be, when I allow it to run, and when the shame level is decreases, then it unblocks my excitement, and this is where pleasure comes more. So, okay, let's return to going over the application that we were able to, or I was able to. Okay, great. So when I tried running the application, the main application, as you can see, it failed with multiple errors, and based on a quick glance, I can say that it is because I have the Docker running, but if I display the current containers, the current running containers, there is only one for Gradle, so we don't have our application. Our application needs Postgres container. The Postgres container, it needs Kafka but for now it needs at least Postgres. And I suggest starting Docker images, and for that, let me start another timer. And for that, I will do a reverse iSearch. And oh, cool! There is the command. So we want to run the Docker compose up daemon and build. And let's wait until these containers status will be just healthy without starting. So when they finish their initialization and preparation. Okay, now that they are healthy, let's try building and running our application again. And as you can see, we were able to, the application started, the application started successfully. And let's reload the therapist list page. Cool. Now we have a working application. Let's open main page. Cool. So it is something, but it's far from being okay, what's that? From being a working application here. So what do we want to do next? If I click on a therapist, we have a 404 error. Cool. So I'm not sure if I want to make this look better or good. We might do that, but we failed to load. So if we look in the console, it displays the 403 and 404, logo olive. Okay, I don't know how to include resources in Java. My guess would be that they will be located somewhere in the target directory. We have classes, we have all these things, messages, but I am not sure where to put these. So we could do the following. Oh, this is hard. This is emotionally hard. I noticed that. I notice how I'm suppressing certain feelings and sensations in my body, and it's up in my chest and in my solar perplex. Is it solar perplex? Solar perplex, right? Perplexus? Plexus, solar plexus, in my solar plexus. Solar plexus. Let's slow down and stay here. And just used some grounding techniques to notice my body, to notice where I am, to notice the space around me. Sounds. I wonder what is a better way of using this time. I can either continue talking and observing what is happening or what happens, or I can take these pauses for I could take 1, 2, 3 even minute pause and let myself to slow down, to notice something, to explore something in me without talking. I could experiment and try both, play with both, and see what is different between doing this or that. Okay, let's continue. So how about we figure out how to load these images and how to load resources. Cool. So as you can see, we are able to, it was able to load CSS landing main dot CSS. So what I would usually do is I'd search for the file main CSS, main CSS main resources static main. So this is our main CSS, and it should put it somewhere. Where is it? Is it in, okay, oh, there it is. So it's in the classes directory, CSS.js. Let's do an experiment. Let's create a folder with, what's the folder? It's img. Okay, logo olive, img. Cool. Let's create img folder, logo, and we want to take to open anti-gravity, and okay, no, that's not it. We want cursor. Let's open cursor and take the logo image from it. And in the original PHP project, we have we should have a public directory. Cool. There is no assets here. Oh, I see. Okay. Then what do we want to have here? Oh, okay, I see. So Java project, good help, main, we want this one, This project should contain, let's open the sidebar with Command B, and this project's public folder should contain a full package. So assets, we want assets, no, it's build, where were the images? Assets, landing, logo. Cool. So we have this logo olive file, and we will reveal it in Finder, copy it with Command C, and paste it right here. And I am really curious. Whoa. I'm really curious whether this thing reloads. Wow, no. Reload, great. Now notice that we have the logo here, and it works. Cool. Now that the logo is here, let's add other profile pictures. But logo caret SVG. This is a bit weird. This is a little weird, but I didn't see any of that. Cool. Landing, select psychologist. Is it here? Where was it? Landing, img, so okay, select. Okay, select. Command C, nope. This is not what we want, and we want reveal in Finder, and then Command C. Go over here. No, it's not logo. How do I copy it in? No, I want it here. Cancel and don't ask again. But should we? No, should we actually push the changes? Because I think that we have plenty. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stage these changes in Git and start another timer, return back to feeling my breath and body and feet and noticing my shame. So now that changes to be committed, there are a lot of these we want to commit. Commit minus M. Made some progress with therapist area and landing. Wow, so many changes. Now let's push it to GitHub. Great, now that we have pushed, now that we've pushed all this, let's see what is here. And this is weird. Okay, what's here? So there are some errors here. I noticed. So let's rebuild this to start from a blank slate and reload this and nothing. Shit. And you know what I also see here? I see a 403 error, which says that it's access denied. Forbidden. Cool. How about we add a security, or we check out the security folder package, not even folder, because it is package in Java. Right, so we have config. Is it here? Yep. Let's see what we have. Static. Cool. Let's also then add another rule called assets. And cool. There is nothing serious here. Reload and shit. And this is weird. Assets. What? How is it that this doesn't work? Oh, it's not found. Now it's not found. Not 404, 403. So it is not found. Let's see what we have in the resources, static, IMG. Oh, okay, it's not IMG. We'll need assets here. Assets. And then landing, IMG. Whoa, this is landing, IMG. Okay, let's do this. IMG. And we'll create, nope, rename. How do you, let's do it like this. Refactor, is it smart? Can we do it? No, we can't. No, we can't. Let's do it like this, refactor. Cool, so we then delete this and create an IMG folder that will move to, oh shit, I don't like this. How about we copy this and then we move it here. How about this? And then we could do this trick. And do we have? Yep. And move it over here. I wonder whether there is a better way. Okay, please reload. Reload. Cool. And reload. Oh my god. Now we have all the images except Zero Man. All the profile images loaded. And let me return back to feeling my breath and paying attention to my body. Okay, this is great, but I wonder whether therapist list, we didn't have, where was it again? CSS landing, was it here? It's just so weird that landing pages. It's just so weird. I bet that the original application worked in the way that it included a lot of styles, and all the styles for landing were compiled into one big CSS file, were like this, and minified and then deployed to production. But what is this? I don't know. Oh, okay. And referring it like this makes no sense. So what I'd actually want to do is I'd like to check out plan the migration plan to see whether we have that taken care of. Progress tracker, no. Is it this? Nope. Nope. How do I show it? Like this. Cool. So stage 2 completed. Stage 3 completed. User module. We even moved further to all SCSS completed. How the hell did it decide that it was completed? And where are all of our styles landing? Cool. We have this thing, which is just CSS. Media queries, block. I wonder, did it just took the converted as SAS to CSS and that's it? If yes, then this is really stupid. I see where the problem is. We need to rename this. It forgot to therapist list to rename this file. Just as simple as that. Ooh, wow, would you look at that? It looks crazy. What is this? Holy whoa. This is weird. And where did the failed? Where is it? Here is logo, IMG logo, logo olive. There it is, but suddenly for some reason it doesn't work. Not found. Let's rebuild it and see if that helps. Cool, that helped. But okay, reload. Cool. This is a little better, but still it is crazy. Crazy stuff. It looks kind of similar, but still, oh, if I do this, oh look, wait a second. So now it is much better. But the real question is, what's with this? Ah, right, cool. I know how to fix that. We just need to find the template where are the templates? Landing, service list. Do we have it here? Yes, we do. We just need to remove this, and that's it. And there we go. It looks way better. And also these images are missing, but it's not our problem right now, because I think that logo carrot we'll fix it later. So let's open a therapist and 404. So we will explore this in the next video, and this is it for today. It was a session filled with shame. I'm getting to know my shame. I'm putting myself into challenging situations where I get to feel my shame, or doesn't feel, or notice how I'm like this. And thank me for recording this. I'm gonna thank myself for recording this, and see you in the next year.